Airbnb is trendy because people are attracted to the higher number, right? They're like, oh, well, why would I rent it on a annual basis for half as much as I can get if I do Airbnb? But they're not seeing the underlying cost. That's where my 15 years of real estate experience comes in, because people don't factor in some of the hidden costs of real estate. So Airbnb has high cost of service and turnover. It requires more of your time or someone's time, which means it's going to cost you something more, because time is money. And although if you do it efficiently, I'm sure it's great. But I'm not confident on numbers. So I'm running an experiment. I have my 1 bedroom in Lavington, and now we're buying a 1 bedroom and a studio at the Diplomat, and I'll probably secure some more units and properties around, because owning more units also gives you, if you have a vacancy, it's not, so if you own one property and you have a vacancy, you're getting $0. You have 100% vacancy. If you own 10 units and you have a vacancy, it's only 10% of your portfolio is vacant. And so you're still getting 90% of what you normally would expect as far as cash flow. So more units gives you some more diversity, and having them in different buildings and different locations spreads out your risk depending on the development of the city and what goes on. So I think having more units is good. But I'm running an experiment because I want to see, does the 1 bedroom cash flow better based off of its cost, or does the studio apartment make more from based off of its cost, right? So it might gross less, but it might net more on an ROI basis. And that's funny because you see all this. I went to school for this, and I do, rental properties and all that. I have a history of that. I don't have as much of an academic approach as, for example, what we're about to react to, the wandering investor. And especially in Kenya, trying to do statistical analysis of the market seems like a waste of time to me, a little bit. Now, do I do it? Yes, but then I'm aggregating information that I'm hearing from people. Haas Consult, a real estate company, releases reports. I don't trust any of this information, which is actually part of the business that is coming out that I'm working on. So with all that said, real estate is it's variable based, right? So how much did you pay for it? How much does it cost to operate and own it? And how much cash flow does it make? And those couple of variables will determine what you should do, if you should buy it, or what you should pay for it. And so if you think you're going to make a certain amount and then don't, it could become a bad deal. So the numbers are important. My thing about the Kenyan market, as me, maybe other people have more information. I don't trust the information. And I wouldn't bet my life on numbers. And therefore, I'm still dabbling around. That's why my first purchase was a lower cost property. I only paid $6 million for the Lavington one, right? I wanted to see what happens. I wanted to see if I got scammed. When I send the wire, what happens for the down payment? Is something bad going to happen? I don't know. I didn't know a lot in the beginning. So that's the whole point of this channel, is so that if you come, or if you're interested in this, that you will have a head start and can take advantage of some of the things I didn't know, and you can land with more information. Just like for me coming to Kenya, to be honest, I watched a lot of Austin Holloman's original videos, and I kind of knew where to go and what to do and what the vibe was before I even came. That is what I hope this channel can do for you if you come to Kenya and you're looking at real estate or just looking to stay or do whatever you happen to be doing. Hopefully, you have a bit of an advantage on what's going on.